So folks, welcome back to this week's episode of John's Garage. We are back to project Octavia, can we call it that? It's gross. Anyway, I said in the last video, the first place I was starting with this was a clean. We need to see exactly what this car is like. And right now, I know that colour is kind of hiding it, but it's filthy. It is filthy, filthy, filthy. And I just wanted to give you one last look at it before we got stuck into it. It is gross. So it is absolutely gross. So I'm going to start, first of all, with putting on a degreaser, then going to go to a foam pre-wash. And you know what? I think at that point, I'm just going to power hose it off and we'll just see what it's looking like by then. I'm going to set the camera over here. I'm going to record it, but I'm just going to work away because, yeah, you can figure out why the because is. It's gross. Anyway, let's get going with it. Bye-bye, Moss. You got to go live somewhere else now. Sorry. This is just spray on degrease. You spray it on to start. I'll speed up a bit after that, I hope. Now, ideally, you'd use something far better than an old bottle like this, because this has required about a million bumps of the trigger, but luckily it stayed going, which is great. So yeah, professionals would probably not do it this way. Incidentally, I'm not a detailer, so all we're just looking for here is the car to show underneath just what the paint condition is actually like, but it looks pretty good. It's the first time I suppose I've really gotten up close with it, and I have to say I'm impressed. For a near 20-year-old Skoda, how much one of those can impress you. Let's get going. Okay folks, so at this point, I'm just going to leave this sit for 1 minute. I'll probably just do one last blast on this side. I'm going to leave it sit for a minute, let that foam do its job. Okay, so folks, so you can see I've got this side of the car done. It's looking considerably better. Just a couple of things in case it's picking it up on camera. Foam, or the foggy on the inside, I've checked it, there's no leak, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that. This down here, I've tried to power hose it off, but it seems to be some sort of stone chip guard. So, do you know what? I think at this stage it's done its job. I might remove it. Other than that, there's a tiny little scuff here, but the paint isn't damaged, so we'll be able to rub that off, I hope. This definitely needs a clay barn, that's for sure, but it is coming up pretty well. So I'm really, really happy. The paint is good. There's no rust. The sills are 100%, no rust there, which is great to see, especially on a car that's been standing. Unlike UK cars, Irish cars, we tend not to use very much road salt, so they don't rust. But I'm really happy with how this is showing up. I hope the camera's showing it up. I'm going to continue on the cleaning journey.